I have a biopsy in like an hour, and my ex was here, but we got, like, he picked me up, we were driving, didn't say much at first, and then once we got like on the road and stuff, he started like talking to me. It was like, I'm still mad at you for last night, because last night he didn't come over. He told me he couldn't because it was too cold out and he had to take care of his dogs. And so I'm like, okay, but you want to be on the phone with me. It's not the same thing. Like, you can't come like over when you like booked a hotel for us in 2 weeks. Yeah, no hotel. I said, as we're driving there, I'm like, take me home, cancel the hotel. We're not in a situationship, we're not friends, like, or like, this is like, I'm done. He's like, are we still gonna talk? I don't know. All I know is I'm driving myself alone to a biopsy now, and I don't really care because you're not there for me ever when I really need you. And yeah, you show up, but the one thing I didn't want was to be stressed before going to a biopsy today. So cool, thanks. Like, now I'm just gonna drive myself to this biopsy, and I'm so freaking terrified, but I'm gonna go get myself a coffee and I'm gonna calm down because I don't deserve to go into a biopsy upset. Okay, I calmed myself down, but this is so funny. I went to Starbucks, right? I got a venti medium iced mocha decaf latte with strawberry cold foam because I wanted a coffee before my biopsy. And the guy goes and he hands me a straw and he's like, anything else? And I'm like, yeah, the drink. Okay, the coffee, that's where I left off. I just got to the doctor's, by the way, too. Oh my god, he tried calling me on the way over here. I'm like, absolutely not. Not until I get out of my biopsy. I'm so nervous. They're gonna stick like a fine needle in my neck, and I've heard that it's painful. I'm scared. I don't need to be stressed before I go into this. So everyone pray that I don't have cancer. All my apps, I know you're gonna pray that I do, but you know what? I'm just leaving it to God. I'm leaving it to God. It's in God's hands. I can't do anything about it, but I know what I can control, and I can control who I'm around, and I can control what I allow to stress me out, and I'm just gonna give it to God. Oh my god, that was so scary. Oh my gosh, but I'm so grateful to the tech that like held my hand, because I went in there alone. So a biopsy, people were asking like what it is. So when you first get there, they're doing an ultrasound to see how big like your nodule is, like the cyst and everything, and then they have you meet with the doctor. And oh my god, the doctor was so nice. He was making me laugh and stuff, which was really nice. And then he like sprayed, or he wiped it down, then he sprayed numbing cream. And then they take a needle, and this part freaked me out, and like they put a needle in your neck with like, to numb it, they numb your neck, like the part that they're gonna pull the stuff out with and drain it. And so he stuck me with the needle, and I could feel it, and I was holding the nurse's hand. I was so scared because like it was like so uncomfortable, and I could like feel it in there. And then all of a sudden, like, because like all right here started to feel like weird with my nerves, and then he put one needle in. He did it like 3 times. So he put one in to take and like drain, or like take the whatever he needed for the biopsy scan or whatever it is, the biopsy, and then they drained my neck a little bit, and then he put a little bit more, like he did more numbing spray or whatever, and he's like having a conversation with me. And like after like the first numbing thing, I needed a second because it was like a lot and it was freaking me out. And then he did 2 more times, and he was like so good about it, but he was checking like my area, like the cyst and everything. He like did it, and then he like put it in, and oh my god. And then I was like crying after, because like he was asking me questions, and then he started talking about family, and you guys know I don't talk to my family. And then he was talking about how his like daughter Emily, who's the same age as me, is getting married. And then it like made me think of like, I just was like really emotional. And he put and then he cleaned it up, and then he put a bandage on, and like they were just so nice. I was so scared. This is like emotional. So I have to wait a couple days, and then they're gonna let me know if it's benign or not. And I'm just like, If it's benign, then I don't really gotta worry about anything, which would be amazing. But then if it is cancerous, I have to get it taken out. So I'm just like, I'm praying it's benign. And I'm so scared. They told me I could still drive and like drink, so I'm fine, but I'm gonna go get myself some food. They said it's probably gonna be sore and there's gonna be a bruise, so I need to like take some Advil. I'm just like so like emotional because it's like, you know, it was scary.